Hey guys, Colbert here. Welcome back to another Raid Shadow Legends video. So we kind of knew it. We knew it. I did post a video when we had, before we had the 10x, that Plarium would be doing like a guaranteed probably event when the next week will come. And now we have the next week. We get the information from Plarium, and good news, we're gonna have a double guaranteed event. It's the first time ever that they're doing a double guaranteed summoning event. But there's a big but in this. It's a double guaranteed. One is going to be from Ancients, one for Void, but it's not legendaries. It's champions from the new faction. It's going to be one of the, both of them are epics, but one is Void and one is non-Void. Let's have a look at the two featured ones. Of course, the Void one, it's going to be Nia. I'm so excited about this one. I do like Nia. I did test her out on the test server, and I played a lot around with her for the Hydra. I believe that she's going to be a very crucial part for players out there who want to build out a champion that will protect them, as well as create some ability to do more damage. And how does that come into place? Well, it's her skill set. Her A2 removes all debuffs from the target ally, then heals them by 40% of their max HP. If the target of the skill is not this champion, decreases the cooldown of all of the target skills by 2 turns. This is huge. This is huge as a cooldown reduction skill for a specific champion. So building these specifically for one champion will be tough to actually get working, especially for the clan boss, since this will be targeting champions with debuffs, champions who are on the leader slot. So if you've got debuffs, she's going to try and cleanse them. If not, if they're low health, she's going to try and heal them. And that all comes together with how the decrease of the cooldowns work, and it will go to an ally that you might not want to have. But my guess is that she'll be able to be used in teams where a block damage champion will be available on the leader slot, let's say a Helicath, and actually get his cooldowns to be much lower because of the targeted cooldown reduction to be only on the leader. So I will be testing out a few stuff in the near future, and we'll see how that might work. And then she also has this great kit where she applies an ally protection buff on all allies except the champion for 2 turns, and places a 15% strengthen buff. This is great for the Hydra. Again, very short cooldown of 3 turns. This is 3 turns, and her A1 is an AoE attack with a decreased speed debuff at a very solid chance, 50% chance to actually apply it. So this is huge for the Hydra. She is, I would say, a must-have if you are having issues with the Hydra progressing, let's say, from hard to brutal Hydra. She's gonna be a key champion in there. Of course, she's gonna be great for the hard Hydra. For normal Hydra, for the majority of the fights, I would say you go with your best champions, and she would fit well in there. But if you're still having issues with the normal Hydra, it's about team synergy rather than just one specific champion, slotting that champion in and getting a team going. So she won't be the key to get you, your 6 million damage that you need for a normal Hydra. So have that in mind, that she might be good if you already have something in place and are able to make use of the ally protection, the strengthen, and of course the cooldown reduction plus cleanse plus big heal that she has. So that being said, who's the next one that's going to be available? Well, there's not much choice. There's only one champion here that we have already. Actually, I have 2 of them. I made sure to have 2 copies. Then we have another 4 epic champions. Is going to be Duedan the Runic, the one champion that is an epic that has taunt in the game. There's only 2 taunt champions at the moment, but this guy has it for 1 turn. Let's have a look at his skill. Places a taunt buff on this champion for 1 turn. Also places 25% strengthen and counterattack buff for 2 turns. This is a 3-turn cooldown skill, but the taunt only goes for 1 turn. So the enemies will only be targeting Duedan for that 1 turn that he'll be taking. He's going to have counterattack, so he'll be countering with its default skill. The Lodestone Claw, 50% chance of removing 1 random debuff from all allies. So it's a chance for a cleanse for your allies, which is nice, I guess. If you're looking for some kind of solid cleanser, I would say with the counterattack buff plus his own attacks, it will be a little bit consistent, but I don't think it's going to be crazy consistent in terms of having this as a cleanse. It's still very good though. just to have. Then his A2 attacks all enemies play a shield buff on all allies for 2 turns equal to 15% of this champion's max HP. Increases the duration of all buffs on all allies by 1 turn. So this shield goes from a 2 turn to 3 turn duration just because of that. The bad thing is this is a 4 turn cooldown, so he can't really be used for the what's it called, the Scarab boss for the Doom Tower. I wouldn't say he is amazing because of that. Because of this skill. Overall, I'm not really gonna bother with this champion. I don't see the point of him. I think the real prize in these guaranteed events, so the 40 ancient shards that you'll need for Duedan on Tuesday, might not really be worth it, and 30 void shards needed for Nia. I would say she's alright. She is on at a good amount of shards required. I wouldn't give more for that. She is, I would say, at the same price where Madame Series was, 30 void shards for her guaranteed event. So I think this is very solid. I don't have a single void shard. The bad thing is I did pull some ancients off camera. I was just trying to get Theodore. Didn't get anything actually, so I'm actually in pity. So there's no chance I'm opening these ancient shards until probably some kind of next 10x event that is coming. I've got 10 sacreds. We don't have a sacred event coming, so I'll be piling these up again until maybe some, I don't know, the next CVC for whenever it comes, if they're gonna do like a guaranteed type of event. But these are the events we have, guys. What do you think? Is it worth it for you to actually maybe open up the wallet and get those champions? Is it not, and why not? Leave it down in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.